Hey fellas, it's Neon Manta here. I hope y'all had a wonderful holiday season. Hope you had a fun Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever and had a good New Year's celebration. It's New Year 2024. We're on the path of new beginnings, of greener pastures. And this little end of year slash beginning of New Year update video going out on the second channel here on Neon's Dwelling is going to mark a turning point that I want to initiate for the Neon Manta channel. So, uh, I tried recording this before, but I fucked up the audio and it sounded just horrible. So, we're gonna take it from the top one more time, and hopefully do this one better because the last one turned out to be like 30 minutes, and honestly, I think I can chop this one down to like half the time. So, first things first, the current state of the Neon Manta channel. At the last time I checked, it is sitting at 325 subscribers, which I believe at the end of 2022 last year, the channel is sitting at like 106 subscribers. So that's about like a tripling of the sub count from end of year to end of other year, which is good. We didn't quite hit the goal that I wanted to hit of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and as well as 4,000 hours of watch time. Bit of a setback for the channel. Will be thanks to the Call of the Night video that did relatively ludicrously well for. I still don't have an exact reason. I can only assume that because some unconventionally crazy attractive anime girl in the thumbnail plus lay epic meme impact font text with horny implications boosted it to heights that it probably shouldn't have deserved in retrospect, but in doing so, it got us a bunch of views, a bunch of subs, a bunch of watch time, and it's especially watch time. That shit got like 800 to 1,000 watch hours all by itself. And for those of you who don't know, in order to reach affiliate on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and either 4,000 watch time hours in the last 365 days, or like 10 million YouTube Shorts views in 365 days, which seems less tenable. So, we were close to the hour mark. But unfortunately, we were nowhere close to hitting the sub count by the time a year had passed since the uploading of the Call of the Night podcast, and now the 365-day watch time metric has gone from for about like 3.7k or 3.6k to like 2k. So that's like a loss of about 1,500 watch time hours, which I don't feel like will be hard to recuperate within the span of 365 days, because the podcast generally has kept it around 2,000, and as long as we just keep the nose to the grindstone, it'll get there eventually. It's the 1,000 subscribers that's going to be the tougher milestone to reach. And the way that I can reach that milestone is to actually make a goddamn video. I tried it in 2022, not 2022, 2023, and I said this would be the year that I'd finally get off my lazy ass and I'd upload a motherfucking video. I did not upload a motherfucking video. So, there, to be in my defense, I have a few, external factors that keep me from wanting to dedicate all of my time to YouTube, because I want to do like online content creation for my job. That is my dream goal, to make videos on YouTube and live off of them, be they ad revenue, patronage, or the big boy sponsorships. That's how you make the big boy bucks. But because the channel is so small, and to even reach that level of sustainability by itself, I would need to amass a large audience that I just don't have right now. So until I am able to make even a single penny off of YouTube, it is now currently a hobby rather than a career. As much as I like to make it into a career, it's not one. So I need to focus on my career, which is currently I only working part-time. I need a full-time career, which I still have not yet to find a one. A couple years out of college, which is, increasingly concerning by the month. Hopefully, praying on my hands and knees that I get something together first couple months of 2024, but more on that in a bit. I have to keep earning money to, save for any kind of future the home payments, bills, general future life stuff. To not be boring. Um so yeah, that's going to take time away from videos. Uh and my personal health, cuz editing videos and sitting in front of a computer all day is not the most physically active activity on the planet, and I need to make sure that I don't become overweight. I have been, I made it my resolution in 2023 to go to the gym that year, and I bought a gym membership. Actually stuck to it the whole year, did not take a break from the gym, went there like 50 times in the year, planning on frequenting it like 100 times around 100 times this time, and making sure that I get even stronger and especially keep my weight manageable. Right now, according to my BMI, I'm not overweight, but I'm still within the healthy uh, class for my weight and my height. But I'm getting a little, putting a little pounds on in the gut. So I need to, make sure that I do not further the stereotype of being overweight and a gamer and an anime fan. They gotta shatter the stereotype, man. Yeah, so that's gonna be a thing. But the most important thing right now is to just make videos. Just actually make a fucking real video. Uh, the biggest problem that I find myself facing when I'm in the video production process is that I am a perfectionist, and I need to get over that slump of, listen, it's okay if it's not 1000% to your liking, because it's never going to be 1000% to my liking. I have a problem where I'll like work on a video and like be really into the scripting process, getting all the footage for it. Then when it comes time to actually put the edit together, I go, I don't know what to do next to make this video the most entertaining and like the best I think it could be. And then I never quite figure out what to do next. And then I stop. And then I'll either scrap the project altogether or move on to another one and do the process all over again. So the first and biggest priority of 2024 is to just shut up and make some videos. Just shut up and make some goddamn videos. And hopefully in doing so, I will reach 1,000 subs and get affiliated by the end of 2024. I'll go through a couple different avenues to reach this goal. I'll be dabbling more into YouTube shorts, maybe like more stream highlights or podcast highlights, or maybe even short, tiny little video ideas that I can only make within the span of a YouTube short and not a whole video's length of time. Because shorts, I feel like, are only still in their virgining stages, and I feel like they're gonna have a huge future on YouTube. So gotta strike while that iron's hot. For the kinds of videos that I want to make, I want to make videos. Not, I'll primarily stick to anime because I feel like that's what I am, at least on the internet right now, most known for. But I do want to branch out into games, movies, TV, manga, etc. A lot of things that I'm passionate about. And another big thing, I want to return to streaming. I stopped streaming for Twitch for I don't know why. I think I just was like bored of it and just wanted to take a break. But now I wanna come back to streaming this year. I'm currently resetting my stream assets and redoing my layouts, and hopefully I want to start in January again. I'm aiming to get a honest to God video out in January and return to streaming in January as well. So, that'll be good. As far as Castaway Anime goes, it's not going anywhere for right now. There's still Crunchy and I are still planning on keeping up with it. If you saw the announcement in the community tab, we'll be making the switch from doing weekly episodes to bi-weekly episodes, meaning we'll be uploading one on average every 2 weeks as opposed to every just singular week. Because as fun as the podcast is, it's been taking too much time away from potential projects that both Crunchy and I want to be making, and so we both agreed that it's okay to dial back the frequency of episodes, and it'll probably be healthier for the podcast in the long run because the ideal podcast viewer and fan I would want is someone who keeps up as many episodes as they want, but does not feel overwhelmed by the amount of hour to sometimes even 2 hour long episodes that we hit them with at a weekly basis. Because if they're anything like me and who's also subscribed to a couple podcasts on YouTube and other places, it's very easy to fall behind in a podcast, and if you fall behind and you feel the need to catch up, it can feel very daunting. The podcast is currently on its 83rd episode as of recording this, with Zom 100's second part that we wrapped up with. The current plan that I would want for Castaway Anime right now is to keep up with the bi-weekly schedule. I do want the regular episodes to be shorter. I feel like in order to make a more digestible podcast to keep up with, so that way it can attempt to coexist with mainline videos, assuming I make them, but I will be putting in earnest effort to actually making videos. I want to keep them around an hour. I don't want them to get longer than like an hour and 15 minutes. I feel like that's fine for a bi-weekly podcast release. The seasonal ones and like the big special event ones, like the award show that we're gonna be doing, the Casties this month with a couple special guests, so look out for that. Those ones can be long. Those kind of have to be long because of the types of podcasts they are, because we talk about like 30 goddamn shows every new season. But as far as like the normal episode, we just watch like 6 to 8 episodes of an anime, and then I feel like we should only be able to test ourselves to only say the most meaningful, important things that we want to get across about our experience watching it within the span of like 60 to 75 minutes. I feel like that is good for time, like respecting the audience's time and for getting the most important points out possible. So hopefully we'll be starting that with the Spy X Family Season 2 podcast that we'll be putting up sometime in a few days by the time of this release. So that's it for the plan for how growing on this channel. But I also want to grow the second channel here, Neon's Dwelling. I want to turn it into a fun little bonus, extra content channel. A place to put, thought dumps, and not just my stream VODs and occasional shitpost memes that I'll whip up from time to time. I want this to be like the brain of the channel, of the brain of the Neon Manta brand, and the actual channel is the heart, where all like the important big projects go. So I want to make Neon's Dwelling into the Neon Manta after dark, so to speak. A lot of rants, a lot of thought dumps. I'll be going into how I want to go about those later down the road. I'm saving up right now. I just need like one more paycheck to buy a small mini audio setup, a very easily portable one with like a Focusrite Vodcaster 1 and a little Shure SM58 handheld mic that I can easily transport to places like my car, or like if I'm ever on the road somewhere, I could like even coming out of a movie theater, I want to get my day one immediate first reaction to a movie that I just got out of theater seeing. I can like bring my laptop, sit in the parking lot, and do a recording right then and there. So that'll be really easy because right now, if I wanted to do that, I would have to unhook my entire Shure SM7B preamp and Focusrite interface that's like hooked up behind my desk, behind my computer every time, and that sounds like a massive pain in the ass. So I'd rather just drop the $200 something to get a not as good, but acceptable for the types of videos that's going to be used for audio equipment for that. So that'll be fun. I've already got some rant ideas cooked up, and I want to get audience involvement in this. Like, say, you can suggest things for me to talk about, and if I have the time, and I have the interest, I'll talk about them. So that will be expanded upon further down the road for this channel. So if you're a fan of Neon Manta and you want to uh hear everything that I want to say about anything all the time, then subscribe to this channel in addition to the main channel. As far as obstacles go for these goals that I want to achieve, the biggest one right now is my search for a full-time job. And when I do find it, that's going to be like 40 hours a week, at least, that I will be unable to dedicate to my YouTube hobby to turn it into a career. And my need to maintain my personal health on top of that is an additional number of hours in a week that I cannot be dedicating to making YouTube content or streaming for that matter. So it's kind of like a triangle problem where let's assume that I do have a full-time job tomorrow. If I put all my focus onto my job and my YouTube career, YouTube hobby I want to turn into a career, that's less time to focus on my personal health, and I run the risk of getting unhealthy and overweight. If I dedicate it all to my full-time job and my personal health, that's less time to grow my YouTube hobby into a career, and the process would take longer if I ever get done at all. And if I spend all my time on my YouTube hobby turning it into a career and my personal health, then my full-time job is neglected and I run the risk of horribly damaging my future. So I really don't want to do that. I don't think there is a true way to split it, evenly 3 ways. Something will have to give, and I think YouTube will probably have to be the thing that gives. I'm trying my hardest. I'll try my hardest. I want my friends to hold me accountable, so I'll be trying hard with that. The first month of 2024, I'm going to be taking a cybersecurity certification course, where I'll get my toes wet in the cybersecurity field because I have a potential shot at a job there because my brother works at a cybersecurity company in Florida, and I can, with the power of nepotism, I feel like I've got a shot so long as I get proper certification because I got my college bachelor's degree in radio and television production, and that has served me pretty much no good because, oh boy, college is becoming more and more of a scam every passing year, and I got my degree in that unfortunate little gray area between it's still relevant and becoming irrelevant. So I'll take that course for a month to get introduced to it, and then spend hopefully not the rest of the year, but definitely a majority of the year of 2024 studying for those CompTIA Network Plus and Security Plus certifications that I need to become certified. So that'll take some time away from the channel. Those are the big obstacles. I want to overcome them. I really want to make YouTube my career, but that is not feasible at the moment and will only start to become feasible when I actually put my full foot forward into making an honest to God effort. So, with that said, the future projects that I want to work on, video essays on the main channel, that'll be the big thing. Some ranking videos interspersed. I have a Sony camcorder that I want to use for some experimental on and off camera videos. Like I said before, Neon's Dwelling second channel, want to make it into like a thought dump channel, streaming. I will say the first video, I won't say what it is in case someone, fucking steals my idea. I know fucking Gigux waiting over there in the corner, jotting down with a pen and paper. So he already steals our thumbnails for the seasonal podcast. I know he's itching to jump into talking about this the first chance he gets. The first video that I will ever put out for this channel, for the main channel, that it's gonna be my first like big video, is going to be Smash Brothers theme, because Smash is super important to me. It's probably my favorite gaming thing ever. Well, not one of it makes up a majority of some of my favorite games of all time, and especially the community around it has introduced me to many of my closest friends, and especially made my college experience very special, and I would not trade that for anything in the world. So I want to give back to it by making a special video about that in a way that I don't think I've seen too many people try before. So I hope to come at that from a unique angle and perspective. Um, yeah, it's pretty much it for future projects. The primary purpose of turning the second channel into more of a thought dump and rant channel is I want to get better at talking off the cuff. As you could probably tell a few times throughout this video, when I'm talking off the cuff, I'll stammer or trip over my words or take too long to think of what I want to say. And part of that is because normally when I talk off the cuff, I try to talk too fast and don't give myself time to think before my words. And you can especially tell that on the podcast. That's one of my goals for the year, to try to mitigate that and get a little better at that, to make the podcast a better show all around. Because I feel like when I script stuff, I'm a lot more poignant, but I also have script reading voice where I can't help but when I'm talking off the cuff, I'm pretty natural. I can, get a little playful with my voice, but when I am reading something like off of a page or off of a script, I'll go into like a very like try-harding type of voice, and I'm trying to overcome that. I'll be lying if I said that hasn't also played a small part in uh messing with my creative vision and like confidence in the videos that I want to make. But I just gotta swallow the pill. Barnacles, I hate the pill, but goddamn, sometimes in life you just gotta swallow. So yeah, to prevent this from getting like around the 25-minute mark, I'll start this little wrap-up session right here. In conclusion, I will make it my goal to work on the main channel. I'm going to implement a new strategy, a new lifestyle shift, where I will put at least a significant amount of time, like an amount of time, into the video creation process, whether it being scripting or gathering footage or the editing process or recording the script. As long as I've made one like tenable step of progress, then I'll be like, okay, at least I'm trying, because doing something is infinitely better than doing nothing. And I let a lot of 2023 go by of doing a whole lot of nothing for me when it comes to making like actual mainline content for the channel. Yeah, for now, Castaway Anime will still be held on the main channel. If I ever get to a point where I make a lot of main channel videos and I feel like the podcast may no longer be like the right fit for the main channel, I might end up moving it to Neon's Dwelling, and it can sit alongside all the rants and whatnot. But for right now, because Castaway Anime is the only thing that I'm remotely relatively known for in the platform that is YouTube, that is where it will be for the time being. Yep, streaming. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/neon_manta. Link will be in the description. I will look into restreaming on both Twitch and YouTube, because Twitch allowed that recently. I don't know if that's going to cost money. I think it probably does. And I don't know how I'm going to go about balancing two chats at once. And also, streaming on YouTube sucks a lot of shit versus streaming on Twitch. Actually, I might nix the whole streaming on YouTube thing, because I just remembered that streaming on YouTube only works if you actually have a built-in audience, whereas on Twitch is much nicer at cultivating audiences. And I'm still even though I am affiliated on Twitch, I'm still very much in the cultivation period. And nowhere near the I can justify restreaming. So yeah, Twitch will be the primary source of streams for now, until YouTube gets big enough and I can justify streaming on both at the same time. But the VODs will definitely be going up on Neon's Dwelling here. So if you miss a VOD on Twitch, you can subscribe here. You should definitely be subscribed to both channels, Neon Manta and Neon's Dwelling, if you want the full Neon Manta experience, as well as follow me on Twitter at Neon Manta. So yeah, if you want all of my hilarious epic tweets, my late epic 2024 media thread that I just started, yeah, there's that. And I want to leave with a call to action to any of my friends or acquaintances that would be listening to this, who have thought about making content or just like doing anything online related about like building an audience, be they videos or streaming, saying that they wanted to get into it or get back into it after they took some kind of break. Let's fucking do it together, bro. Let's make it together. Now, let's make 2024 the year where we like get into making content, because I feel like if we're all doing it, it's gonna be a lot more fun. Because the most fun I've had on Twitch is doing streams with my friends. The Mario Party one stream, even though the Wi-Fi issues were horrendous, still playing it with my buddies Crunchy, Armagon, and I'll Tone to Tone on Twitter. That one has a special place in my heart. Might be the best stream that I've ever done. If you've seen the shorts on the main channel of Crunchy getting hazed in his initiation into Mario Party, then that's where all that's from. Those were highlights from that stream VOD. And I want to do more things like that because that was a lot of fun. So yeah, if the bottom line, I'm going to be putting a lot more effort. I want my friends to hold me accountable. I'm going to dedicate myself because the onus is on me at the end of the day. Put at least a little bit of work into videos each and every day. The only reason that I didn't make any progress yesterday, I'm already holding myself accountable, is because I tried to record this very video yesterday, but then I listened back to it and the audio was shit. So now I had to re-record this. But now it's better because I shaved like 5 to 6 minutes off of it. And it's gonna be a lot easier to edit. So, yep, final recap. Dedicating myself to making videos, trying to get something out. Smash Brothers related, my first video this January, and a few videos out this year. Streaming on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter to keep up with like all the updates on that. Subscribe to Neon Manta. Subscribe to Neon's Dwelling for some rants and some thought dumps about literally anything. Subscribe to Crunchy's channel because he's got some stuff. And the one good thing that I saw to come out of this, oh damn, I lost my first audio was scuffed. Crunchy on his Patreon said that he's trying to. We came to these conclusions separately. We did not influence each other at all with this. On his post, he says he wants to kind of do what I want to do with Neon's Dwelling on his second channel, Bagel for the Road, and make it like a thought dump rant channel, even more than it already is. And so that'll be a fun thing for both of us to work on that separately, but also in a way together because of Castaway anyway. So, with all that being said, I will refuse to let this go past 30 minutes, goddammit, so I will be cutting it off here. If you've been subscribed to the channel up to this point, I cannot thank you enough. It means the world to me that 325 people, enough to fill a very large room, like a theater's worth of people, a couple theaters worth of people, are willing to, stick around to watch me talk about, give my thoughts on literally anything, is incredibly humbling, and I can't possibly be more grateful than I already am. So, looking forward to making a whole lot more fans, a whole lot more subscribers, reach an affiliate by the end of this year. I'm gonna try to hold me to that. And yep, that'll do her. I'll see you next time with more content. It's going to be a Gilman Bros. We're all gonna make it.